Welcome to the Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Ross McCorkle. NFL exec and schedule maker Mike North went on the Ross Tucker podcast last week to discuss some of the specifics of the 2025 schedule. It was in that interview that he revealed something that I find troubling about the NFL and the direction of their international game schedule for the future. The Minnesota Vikings this year will be playing the Steelers in Dublin, Ireland, before going over to another country in London, England, the following week. Some fans dislike the idea of international games and stealing home games away from teams and the fans that support them, but I understand the league wanting to expand the sport and grow the revenue pool for everybody involved. What I am absolutely against is the competitive imbalances this might introduce into the sport. The Steelers talked about feeling jet-lagged back in 2013 when they played the Vikings. At least the Vikings were dealing with the same set of circumstances. Really, no excuses for either side. But imagine for a second that the two games were reversed this year and the Vikings played in London the week before playing in Ireland. The Steelers would be jet-lagged while the Vikings would be well acclimated and they'd naturally have more time to prepare, without the significant travel day involved with international travel, clearing customs, etc. The Vikings were okay with this arrangement this year because they would otherwise be away games in hostile environments. At least there's an element of unknown in other countries that slightly helps the Vikings. North said this could be a sign of things to come for the NFL with multi-country road trips coming down the pipeline. He used the example of Abu Dhabi and Germany, which is a further distance than London and Ireland and could present even bigger disadvantages to certain teams. If they are going to dive into this world, they absolutely must keep competitive balance at the forefront of every conversation. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.